What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you back to another Top Recruit interview. And this is going to seem like a broken record, but we're talking to a college commit from the San Marcos girls soccer team. We are only like a third of the way through their college commits, too. This is Ashley May. She is a junior right now. She is committed to the University of Arizona. So it is only a verbal commit, but she swears that name's going to get signed to a dotted line someday soon. So thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations. Let's talk about your decision with the University of Arizona. You don't meet a lot of, I mean, every kid in the process wants to decide early on and have that kind of opportunity, but you don't meet a lot that actually get to do that for you. So extra congratulations on already knowing and being done with the process. But why Arizona and what has this experience been for you?
Yeah, so growing up, Arizona's like always had a special place in my heart. My dad actually was a graduate from Arizona and he grew up in the Tucson area. So as a kid, like I always had a chance to go visit Tucson and go visit the campus, and I've seen multiple basketball games and football games. And then also my grandparents live there, so I do have family in the area. So growing up, I always thought that it would be awesome to have a chance to play for them, and it was always in the back of my mind, but I really didn't know for sure until I had a chance to go on a visit. And then that's when I knew for sure that I wanted to go there. The coaching staff is just so welcoming. And for me, like for my soccer club, they have a really similar playing style. So for me, that was amazing because I already like understood like the tactics of the game for them. And like on my visit, they had this like opportunity where you go like spend the day with one of the student athletes. So I thought that was amazing. Like I felt so welcome and so appreciated, and I got to like go like behind the scenes and go like in the weight room, go in the athletic facilities, and it was amazing. So I after that visit, I knew that that was a place that I wanted to spend 4 years of my life.
Okay, so you grow up somewhat indoctrinated into the University of
Mm-hmm.
Arizona fandom, but that doesn't in any way, shape, and form guarantee that you're going to get an offer from them. So, what were the emotions, even like getting that phone call or email, like when they first contact you? What do you remember that experience? What was that day like?
Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I like they didn't send a text or anything, so I was like, oh no. But then I looked at my email and I saw that I had an email from them. I was so excited. I like ran to my parents and told them, and my dad was through the roof. He was so excited. So then like I got a chance to have a call with both the coaches, which is really good when you get to have a call with the head coach and assistant coach. So I was just through the roof. I was so excited.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. You, like I said, are a junior. You already got this done. You're a little bit ahead of the curve. What would be some advice then you would give to younger student athletes anywhere along the process of recruiting about just the totality of the recruiting experience?
Yeah, I would just say it's a process. Be patient. Everyone has a different journey. Some people may commit sooner, some people may commit later, and that's totally fine. Like everyone has their own path. Also, like don't be afraid to put yourself out there. A lot of people think that, oh, if they're interested, they'll reach out to you, but that's not necessarily the case. Like colleges have so many other athletes that they're looking at. So if you are really passionate and you really want to go to that school, then just don't be afraid to send them an email. So always, they won't be able to respond until June 15th of your going into your junior year, but they see it. So just, yeah, put yourself out there.
Did your email from them wind up in the spam or something funny like that, or was it right at the normal inbox right at the head there?
I think it went to them.
Okay,
Oh,
deal. I
yeah.
just I didn't know if you were like, oh yeah, I checked my email, then I checked there was the like that would be a funny twist. Okay, so be your best advocate. And also, I'm assuming you're going to say everybody go to Arizona if you have the chance. Let's
Yes.
talk about San Marcos, though. You guys, like I said at the top of this, are an absolutely loaded squad this year.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I am not a soccer pundit, but 6-1-1 seems like a good start to the season. Tell me from your perspective how things are going.
Yeah, I think this year has been amazing. A lot of us have like experience playing with each other, and we're all so close. And the chemistry this year is amazing. Like we like know each other's passes, we know what we're gonna do with each other, and then once we're out on the field, it just all comes together, and it's been incredible.
We were talking with your teammate Josie earlier on the show this week, and she said that right now the focus mainly this season, other than winning a CIF championship, is beating Mission Hills and getting
Mm.
the cup back. 0-2 last year. You guys hell bent on this year. Would you agree that that is other than CIF and state championship type things, that is the primary focus for this squad?
Yes, 100%.
Tell
As
people a
a
little bit about what that rivalry is like, because it's pretty intense and it's not something that everybody gets a chance to have part of in San Diego high school sports.
I know that's what I think is so special about our school is like the rivalry we have with them is just so fun. It's always fun in games, but at the same time, you want to win because you want to keep that trophy in the trophy case for the next season. So it's just so fun.
So for you, then you got this year, you got next year. What are the personal goals that you have set for yourself on the field?
Yeah, I just want to start preparing for college. Like college is coming up soon, so I want to get my fitness ready and like get in the mental state to go to college. But then I also want to just enjoy the time I have left. There's You can get so caught up in soccer, so it's just important to enjoy like the little moments you have. So
I'm
that's
sure,
what I'm going to focus on.
and I'm sure that you are already a very, self-motivated player. So it's not like you're gonna, take your foot entirely off the gas pedal, but can you play a little bit more fun, enjoyable brand of soccer now that you've made this decision with Arizona?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I still want to like keep up my skills because I you never know when they're going to be watching. But it's been so much fun after I verbally committed. I could just like relax a little bit more, but and enjoy the game instead of being so like focused on, oh, what are they gonna think? What are they gonna think?
In the last couple of years, the Women's World Cup has obviously blown up across the
Hmm.
U.S. But now the Wave have come into San Diego and are playing a pretty exciting brand of football. So I'm curious, as a high school student right now, as a younger girl who is having more access and exposure to successful pro levels of female soccer, I mean, because I think maybe if I was asking somebody 10, 15, 20 years ago, what are you aspiring to? They'd be like, oh, college. That's the goal. That's the fun. That's the peak of it all. Do you have the visions and dreams of like, I want to play in the MLS. I want to try and like, how far does the dream go now with soccer for you?
Yeah, yeah, going to college and playing D1 has always been my goal, but now that that goal is in reach, I would say I would be amazing if I could go play in the NWSL and go pro. So that I guess that's my next goal.
I apologize for NWSL, MLS. Like I said, not a soccer pundit, trying to appreciate
Mhm.
the sweet science of this game, but yeah, I do my best. But that's really cool, though, to hear that the goals are further and further, and hopefully the University of Arizona can help you achieve that, folks. This is just another one of the student athletes that I remind you guys constantly. You have to go support them because they will be representing all of us at the next level. Usually we're talking to seniors. This one's a junior, so you have a year and a half, but that should not be an excuse for you to wait super, super long. Go to one of the Mission Hills, San Marcos games. It's please. I have Discovery Bowl in my brain because I know that's the football version of it. What's the name of the cup again? Please remind me.
Ogden Cup.
The
Ogden
Ogden Cup,
Cup.
the
Yeah.
Ogden Cup. All right, go to one of the Ogden Cup games, and I'm sure that Ashley would say go to the one at San Marcos, not the one at Mission Hill. Although,
Hmm.
let me ask you then, what's a better win, beating them at home or beating them on the road?
Oh, beating them on the road for sure.
Well, there
It's
you go
so.
then. Go to Mission Hills. Go to that version
Mhm.
of it, and watch them silence the crowd there. And I say
Mhm.
crowd because crowds actually genuinely travel for this because it is a mile and a half down the road. It is a fun and exciting game, no matter what the sport is. But the soccer one is going to be great this year because San Marcos is really coming for it. Ashley, thank you very much for being on with us. Best of luck the rest of this season. I hope we have you back on next season as you're getting ready to head off and bear down. But if not, we'll see you at Commitment Day. Thank you again for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks for having me.